Finally, found the right one. Hey Stickboat, let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, so I don't know what happened there. I think maybe my internet was cutting out or something, and then it wouldn't let you join the stream, and it lagged out. So I'm not sure whose fault that was, but we're all good now. Hopefully my internet doesn't cut out again. So welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing just another Just Chatting stream. It's going to be short and sweet. Not sure how short, but it will be short. So I'm here to answer any questions, and let's get this show on the road. Okay, Ash Barty won. Yeah, Ash Barty won. That was I full her. She played her best, and which means she deserved the win, and she did get the win. And on Tanazi and Nick, they both played well. I honestly thought they might just miss out by like some pros. Like some pros may knock them out, so they don't go to the final. But this time they got through, so well done to them, and they did really good to get to where they were, to get into the final and win it, and win the cup. Any other questions? What about Nadal? Yeah. On that game, the Nadal versus Medvedev, was it? Yeah. And Medvedev started off well, and towards the first couple of sets, when I watched it, I thought Medvedev was stronger, a lot stronger than Nadal, and I thought maybe Medvedev would win it, but then I thought, nah, okay, Nadal's got to do this, and I believe in him, and he won it, and it went really long, the match, but I think that was a good thing because it made it more interesting for people to watch, it being longer, and by longer I mean like 5 hours long. Like I stayed up till like 1:15, about that, in the morning watching it. So you're really good. Well done to him. Just a nice deserved win. Nice comeback. Nice comeback for Nadal. Yeah, nah, it went a bit past 1. It didn't go to 1. Because I was watching. And I think Medvedev, he's very he doesn't like players getting any form of cheating, as we've seen in games, which I get his point, but that's just the type of person he is, and that's the type of, you know, person he wants to be, and unfortunately he's like that, and to get through that much hours of content of game time is incredible. So full credit to both players for playing for that long and for going for that long. I honestly have never seen a game of tennis so long. There might have been longer, but I don't know. But well worth entertainment. Like, I was literally on the couch for 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever amount it was since the coverage at 7:30. Quality content. Okay, so also, oh yes, so as Stickbait pointed out, sometime tomorrow night, I'm not sure we'll start a stream, but there will be a pokey stream. It will be really enjoyable to watch. So I hope some people come out for that and watch me hopefully have some wins on the pokies. It's going to be a good old time. Just sit down, relax, and have a few drinks on stream, and we're just going to chill out for a Thursday night. It'll be a bit busy going around. It'll be a bit busy there, but we'll do that. We'll get that done, and yeah, Stick. Try not to say the name on stream, but yeah, we'll try and get him on the stream. Like, he's gonna be with me. Like, we're gonna be together. So he's most likely gonna be on the stream in some point of the stream. He's gonna be on there, and he's gonna be watching me try and smash out some wins on the pokies. Okay, just one sec, guys. I'm gonna go get a charger, and I'll be back. Just 1 minute. Alright. Hey, sorry about that. So, yeah, Pokemon tomorrow. We're gonna have one of my friends as a special guest on there. And a bit of money, but that's all part of it. A funny meme stream, or could be a win. More people to come out, the better. And and just on that stream, I'm doing the outside section just because it's nice and cool, and I just want to be outside. All the lovely weather, the lovely night, and they got a lot of majority of machines outside that are very good that I've been on and that I've seen from previous times I've been there. So hopefully we can. Yeah. But I know. So I'll be fine getting there. But the outdoor area is a covered outdoor area. Like, it's outdoor, but it's covered. So the rain won't come in. You'll see what I mean on stream. It's outdoor, but it's not with a roof. So that roof is like protecting it, but there's a slip underneath the roof, which will windows blow. Guys, are we back? Can you hear me and see me? Hello? Guys, let me know if I'm back. Yep, okay. So I've just switched to data. I don't know what happened with my phone there, with the internet. So I'm gonna use data for the rest of this stream. Also, sorry, Slime Samurai Ams. Ayo, man. Yeah, how you going? How's it going? Are you Slime? Are you Stickbait's friend? Also, Slime, I don't know if you heard, but we were just explaining what's going to happen tomorrow night with the Pokey stream. Basically, we're just getting there, going to have some dinner, and then we're going to crank up a stream maybe around 9 o'clock. We're going to have a few drinks on there, and it's going to be a good time. Hopefully, we can get some wins. We'll go with about $20 to $30, and it's going to be a good time for. So the more people there, the better. And I think that we're going to have a special guest on stream. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Am I back? I don't know what's going on. I'm having a shocking day here with it. Stick in the chat. Do I keep out? I need to know. Stick. I just need your opinion, mate. If you can hear me and see me, and all is well. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So we seem to be alright. So as I was saying, Pokey stream will be outside area, but the outside area is covered, so it'll have windows and stuff that blows air in, the night air, and it'll be a good time. I'll get my friend, and I'll try and pick out probably a couple machines that will be fun to play, that will be of interest, and we'll go with around $20 to $30, guys. And if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. I'll have drinks on stream, probably some Canadian Cobalt cruises, vodka cruises, and yeah, if you guys have any questions, please just drop them into the chat and I'll answer any of your questions that you have. And Slime Samurai, good day to you, man. I don't know if I said hey before and it lagged out, but how you going, man? Hope you're having a lovely day and staying safe. No, not really. I think getting angry it happens for a lot of people, but what can you do? I mean, I don't really get angry. I'm just more disappointed, but I always walk away happier when I spend like a $20 or $30 amount compared to say like $150, which is a lot of money compared to $20 or to $30, if you know what I mean, bro. Because a lot of people I see, they play, but they don't just play small, they play big and then they lose. And even though if they win, they just win back all what they've put in. Like, for example, if someone puts in 300 and they get down to a certain amount, like $100, and then they win 300, they might be up 100, but they're still down to 200. And yeah, that's just how it goes. Also, yep. So yeah, an investment. If I win, is going to be a phone. I've talked to you, Stickbait, about this phone situation. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's getting the job done, but it is pretty bad. And I think that, yeah, it'd be good to get a new phone soon. Also on the pokies, as a person who's played for a while and knows the machines very well and how to play, I gotta say there's also, as well as a lot of new machines, there's a lot of old-fashioned machines that are really enjoyable to play, and they're fun to play, and they're different. Like all machines are different, and they all have their ups and downs. Like what I mean by that is a lot of people like some machines, and then a lot of people like dislike machines, but it's all personal preference, and I have my favourites. And as you guys will see tomorrow night, if you come out to the stream, you'll see what I mean by I know this machine more. Yeah, that's the thing, Stick. So a lot of people, they play and then they play for pleasure all the time, not just a one-off thing, not just 2 or 3 times a month, but more like 100 times a month or 50 times a month, and then they lose all their money. And it's just, well, if they didn't play in the first place, then they would have that money. And and from experience, I know that a lot of people that I know and have seen on Poké Machine places have had that same problem and have had that loss of money happen to them a lot more. So I think that it's important to take into consideration the effect of Poké Machines. And saying this, I'm gonna play them anyway, but I'm not gonna make it a regular thing anymore. Like, I'm just gonna play it and then hope for the best, you know? Like, that's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna, like, when I do the show, I'm gonna get tempted to put more in, but so what, bro? Like, I'm not gonna put more in. I'm only gonna put the amount I said, $20 to $30. And if we win, that's great. Take the winnings, maybe buy a phone, a wallet, clothes, whatever, depending on how much I win, and we'll go from there. So, your comment was, did you hear about Munster? No, it's not bad. I heard there was something in the news to do with Munster, but I forgot what it was, bro. So if you can tell me, that'd be great. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so that's interesting news. To me, a lot of footy players easily want to get into that environment of gambling, whether it be on the horses, whether that be on, I don't know, anything. But the point is, they're a footy player. You got to remember, they're a footy player, right? They're meant to train before a game. Why don't they just train before a game instead of play? Like, the decision of going and playing, like, what does that do? And they're a footy player, for fuck's sake. Like, so excuse my language, but like, it's a really dumb decision. Like, it's like they're, I don't know how much money they're on, but they're a footy player. They're going to be some sort of rich, and then they're putting some of their pay or a lot of their pay into the pokies, or sorry, into the horses, and then they're losing it. And then he played bad that day. Well, that's the thing. You can play bad any day, but the horse betting isn't going to affect your gameplay, because gameplay is physical. But I get, like, he might be feeling a bit down because he lost, because he's like, you know, he's just watched this when he could have been training, could have been doing anything else, literally. Like, but that decision came to him to want to gamble, and he did gamble. And then what happened? He bet on the horses, he lost it. And that was probably his money from football. I guarantee it. That was his money from football. And I think that, you know, him saying that, I don't know if you mean that he said he played bad on the field, or he didn't say that he played bad on the field because of the betting, but that's not the cause. In my opinion, that's not the cause. It sucks, I've been there before, but that's not the cause. So yeah, any more questions, guys? I'll be going for about another 20 minutes, just because I'm I'll be going to about 45 minutes. I'm on 25 minutes now, just only because I've got data and I've got to sort out this internet issue soon. Your question, let me have a look here. What about Latrell? Well, that's the thing, man. I don't know, like, what was the situation with Latrell? Did he gamble too and he can't play All-Stars because of that? Like, what's the reason he can't play All-Stars? Because to me, he's an iconic All-Stars player. Like, he's been there for a while. He puts on a show for the team. He shows his talent at his best and most in the Indigenous team. Yeah, Stick, that's the thing. I don't want him playing with us in the Charity Shield, but again, I want to know the reason why he can't play in the Indigenous game, but he can play in the Charity Shield. Like, what's he done between now and the Charity Shield that he can't play until the Charity Shield? Because I know Latrell and he's a great player. He'll always be a great player, but he needs to make his decisions always off field and on the field right. Just like Cam Munster. Cam Munster made one of those decisions to bet on horses. I mean, good on him, but could have avoided it. Oh, the hit. Okay, the hit on Joseph. So, yeah, I mean, well, that is a specific time frame, and I believe that the time frame, going off what I know, is that hit. The time frame includes him missing out on the Indigenous round, but then the time is up once it reaches Charity Shield. So I think the timing should have been longer, as an advantage for Dragons, because the way I see it is if Latrell didn't play in the Charity Shield, yeah, so if he didn't play in the Charity Shield, then that's just one extra advantage for the Dragons, knowing that Latrell won't be in the Charity Shield, and they'll know the reason for it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, how the Charity Shield isn't even the normal NRL season, but yet he's not allowed back to round 3. That makes no sense. Like, where's the rule? What's the rule saying he can play in Charity Shield? He can't play in the Indigenous round, but he can play in Charity Shield, and he can indeed play from round 3 in the normal season. Like, it's like, why not just put it all the way through? Like, I don't know, because, like, to me, Rabbitohs always get their decisions. A lot of teams always get their decisions and always have something go their way. Like, a player randomly comes back or something. But for our team, Stick, the Dragons, it never happens for us, you know? If we have a player out, we can never have him back in. We would never have him back in for a Charity Shield match. Yeah, so Stick, on that question, we would never have a Dragons player like Latrell's situation where they'd come back and they'd play Charity Shield but then miss matches up to round 3 of the normal season. Like, it's just a Dragons thing. It's like, what's the hate on the Dragons? They're not a bad team. They play to their strengths. Look, I know they don't have all the OG people, like the original people that they normally have, but they're doing a damn well good job. Yeah. So England, so the championship started in England, yeah. So that's about that time of year where that starts and that happens and that goes on. And I think that a lot of people see the sport as a massive highlight, a massive highlight to the sport. Yeah, so you know a family member, Robert. That's very good to know. Um, was he from Australia or? Yeah, right. So you know him. Do you know him personally, or like how do you know him? If you don't mind asking, saying. Yeah, and he plays in that league. Yeah, I'm sure he, he's from Newcastle. Right? Do you like stay in contact with him, or what's the go? Yeah, because he seems like he's a famous Super League player for, you said, England, the championship, which starts in England today. Yeah, you see him sometimes. Well, that'd be nice. I'll have to look him up after the stream, what he looks like. But I'm sure he'd be an alright bloke. And he plays for Super League, so he plays a sport that he enjoys. And yeah, I'll have to see a bit more about him. You guys very tired. Yeah, right. So he's one of those players that plays in a few teams, not just one team. Because I know a few players only play in one team, but then others just play in no team. Yeah, so some people play from their background mostly in most sports. So I'm assuming that Grace is his background. So he plays for Grace. Honestly, on the Super League, I haven't seen it, but I know I watched a streamer called Nick from Australia. Shout out to Nick from Australia. Follow him on Instagram. Um, he did some Super League live streams, and he knows all about the teams a lot more than me. And he's helped me to understand actually what the Super League is all about, and what are some of the teams in the Super League that are going well, and what are the teams like? What are they, just like, I don't know, teams? Like, no, they have names, but like, what are they? Like, and I think that I see that people, a lot of people have their passion towards Super Rugby, and I respect that, and I respect the choice of and the things of what they do and who they are and what they're all about. Yeah, so he's played for many teams. So he's that's a very rare to see. That's very good to hear that he's played for not just one team but several teams, and that means a lot of people, a lot of nice. So a lot of people who play don't get that opportunity to play much teams, but he got given the opportunity, and he ended up wanting to, and going on and playing the for all those teams that you just said, Grows, I don't know, all those teams. And you go for St Helens, yeah. So is so St Helens is a seems like a pretty good side. I've heard some good things. Are they from St Helens? I think they are. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stick, but yeah, I think St Helens is the St Helens area, and I know that they have some good players. Also, guys, I'm going to wrap this up in 5 minutes because I'm using my data. I'm very sorry. Also, Stick, you're a moderator in my stream now. So that just gives you a little spanner next to your name. It's just a little gift from me. So enjoy that. You can like have a special symbol next to your name, man. So all good. They have the same colours as the drugs. Yeah, they do. They have very similar colours, which I think suit me better. Like I like any colours that are to do with the Dragons colours because you can't go wrong with that. And I think that St. Helens is only going to grow to become better and better. And I think that they're going to be one of a kind team, especially if they have that guy in it. If they don't have that guy in it, they'll still be good no matter what. But that guy that you mentioned, I commend him for all the work that he's done, and I hope one day that I get the chance to meet him and get the honor to see him. So Stick, so I don't know if your phone came in here, Stick, a bit earlier. Someone did come in and say hey, but if you want, I can also make them moderator as well. So Stick, if you heard my question, did your mate come in the stream? I wish him play well for Chris. That's great. That is great. Do you mean like live on TV? I'm assuming you mean live on TV. Because I used to watch some soccer on TV. Oh, Kellyville Ridge, okay. No. I've only watched soccer on TV and like those channels and stuff. Fox League and stuff. So, yeah, it's good. It's good that you got the I didn't know that you saw him. So yeah, you saw him a few years ago. You said so. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never met anyone that hasn't played a different sport outside rugby league. Yeah, I will look him up. Yes. Stick. I have a question for you, man. Your mate, who we were talking to on Instagram, did he end up coming up in the live stream? Because I didn't. I saw one name earlier called. Oh, he didn't know his YouTube channel. Yeah, okay. So I'll just ask him after the stream then. But yeah. So Super League it's very similar to NRL. Physical wise, not much goes down. Like it's a physical sport, but it's not as rough as rugby league, in my opinion. Anyway, I think that Super League is always on at the right time and has always the right teams and the right team, and the teams that are made are in the right areas, and they're gonna whether they put new teams or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I think that the Super League is becoming a much better sport, and I might have to watch some more Super League because even though I only watch NRL, I have seen other sports like basketball, soccer, cricket, all different sports, which some actually do interest me. It surprises me they interest me because I'm usually a picky person when it comes to stuff, but they go alright. They really do go alright. Okay, so he played for Greece in Emerging Nations Sport Championship. So I'm assuming that's some championship in the league, but I feel proud for him. I'm not sure what you mean by emerging championship, but that sounds pretty sweet, and it sounds pretty cool that they have different types of leagues going into the championship league. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this stream up. I'm sorry it's been a short one, but I will be back tomorrow. I'm for the Pokey live stream. I am gonna try and make it as long as possible for you guys, even though it's going to be a late one. So I'll try and shoot for about 10:30 or 11. But if not, it'll be a bit before then. In the Pokey live stream tomorrow around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'll message Stick and your friend in the chat about 5 minutes before I start that stream, bro. So look out on Instagram on DMs around 8:30 or 9 o'clock on tomorrow night. And yeah, I appreciate Stickbait in the chat for coming out to the streams. Honestly, you make the streams better, man. And because of you coming out, I felt like you deserve and you should get moderator. Yeah, that's it, man. Like, yeah, you deserve mod, man. Like, you've been encouraging me to do these streams. Like, I haven't. I've just been wanting to do other stuff, but yeah, you are a good friend. You've encouraged me to start these streams. To be honest, and because I like to do I like to do streams, just not a lot of them. And sometimes I do get sidetracked in doing other things, and so I don't start them. But then I know you want me to start them. So yeah. So enjoy mod. Mod is like, so you have that wrench next to your name, and you can like time people out and report people and do special commands. And I actually used to have it when I watched a streamer called Mitch Games 247, and I still do to this day watch him. Yeah. I used to have it in like Mitch's stream. Even Noah J, I used to be moderator at one time. I think I was moderator in there. And so yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I, unfortunately for tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna have to wear a mask, but I'll take it off so you guys can try and hear me, because I know nowadays the virus it's getting a lot worse, and masks are a mode of protection which they recommend that you wear, and I'm all for that. I don't mind it. I got to take it off sometimes. Like, everyone's got to take it off sometimes, but that's the thing. So it's an important message. Get vaccinated. If you haven't already got vaccinated, wear a mask, because this virus is terrible. And I've had a family member have the virus and tell me what it's like, and it's not good. And as a result, you have to isolate for a certain amount of days. And yeah. So, yeah, so tomorrow I'm thinking I might get a burger from the place I'm going to. And honestly, if I can like try and do more poke streams, I definitely will. But they won't always be at the same location. They'll be in different locations based off where I know and where I go and what I do every day. So, any other last questions in the chat, guys? Any last question? Also, if I played the English Championship, I think that I'd destroy everyone. Joking, I'm only kidding. But I'm used to play soccer at some stage, and I think my talent really showed and progressed as time went on. And I can relate to a lot of footy players for motivation and for guidance in those types of things. Because like to me, it's a sport. I've got to enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, then I'm not having a good time. That's the thing, man. Like I don't know about making dragons, but sport for me, I know my peak and I know what sports I'm good at and others. Some I'm better at others and some I'm worse. I gotta say basketball has always been a fun sport. Even if you play like basketball for a short amount of time, like 20 minutes, you can get tired from it and then you need a break. A lot of people they have a break from sports and they just play with friends and stuff and they don't worry about being in a team. Being in a team, you can go anytime. Like you have your whole life to go on a team. That's not wrong, but always follow your passions because if you don't follow your passions, then you're gonna enjoy less and you're not gonna enjoy as much. And you'll find out that where your strengths are at when you start to exercise more, play sport more, and control your eating, your dieting, and habits and all that. Would you play for St. Christopher's again or Colts? Um, Colts. Colts. No, I'm not a big fan of like their whole base. Like I love the sport with them, but they weren't that nice of a club. And as for St. Christopher's, they're nice, but it's been a very long time. And if I went back, it would be awkward. So I think that it's better to focus on things like I'm thinking of starting gym and getting P license soon. Yeah, that's it, man. Like I just go with friends to the local park. Like there's a lot. People don't realize the work in joining a team. Like I get it. Like you train 2 nights and then you might have a game on Saturday. That's still 3 days of the week. Those 3 days of the week you could be doing the exact same thing with friends, and you can still put boots on and play, and you can still tackle if you want or do whatever you want. It's not going to be in that big of a group. It might be in a smaller group because it's just your friends. Well, depending if you have a big group of friends or a small group of friends, but it's going to be in a group of friends, and that's just the way it goes. Because if I joined St. Christopher's now, I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I did back then. Because back when you're a kid, things are a lot more funner, and I'm like nearly 20 now. Yeah, stick back. You should join me and John, I reckon. Just join me and John. We'll work out a place and a time, and we'll just go play kicks, man. We'll just go have a good time, and you'll see that it's still a good time without being in a team. Like, teams are great also. So, we're trying to shoot for Colour Reserve. I'm not sure if I've still got it, but I did have a football, but I think I've lost it. So my friend, I'm not going to say his name on stream, the one that works at where I'm playing the pokies stick back, he has like all the balls and equipment and the kicking tee. So he brings that along for us to use. So he can bring that along for us to use. He has about, I think it's 8 balls. One of those balls I kicked at, we were at Cronulla Park, and I kicked it and I landed in the tree. I kicked it and it landed in the tree, and then it got stuck in the tree and it wouldn't come down, and then we just left and he said don't worry about it. And another ball I bought, and it was probably one of the best balls ever, and it was only like $30 from a Red Bull, and I let my brothers use it, and my brothers lost it. I didn't tell them to use it, they didn't ask to use it or anything, and then they just lost it. You've got a soccer ball and a basketball. Yeah, that's the thing, like, some balls I haven't got, like a football, like a rugby league ball, I haven't got that. I used to, but I got lost by my brothers. A basketball, I've got one of them, and then a soccer ball. Haven't got a soccer ball. I used to have a soccer ball, but haven't got one. Yeah, that's the thing, like mistakes happen, like, because we were doing torpedo kicks, right? Which is a special type of kick, and then it landed, I didn't expect it to land there, but it landed in the top of a very tall palm tree along the beach, at the beach, and then it just wouldn't come down, like the wind wouldn't even push it down. It was just literally stuck up there. We tried everything. We tried asking around to see if they could get a ladder. They did. We tried throwing sticks up there like kids. We couldn't get it down. It's funny, man. He got surgery. Yeah, I've got some times where I had to jump in like the water too to get a ball out. Back when I was playing soccer, the soccer field was, my area was near a lake. I'm not gonna say the area on the stream of where we are, but it was the lake to it, and then it went in the lake, and then no one wanted to get it out. And then I went and got it out, and I was covered all in dirt covered. And yeah, the things people do to try and get their ball is crazy. Some of the things, but like balls come and go. It's more the cost of the ball, really. I wouldn't say I'm brave. I just was more passionate about getting the ball. Like, I am, I wouldn't say I'm brave, but I did go over. I was just in the streets of one of the suburbs with a mate, and I'll tell you this off stream. And I kicked the ball and it went over like a factory fence or something, and I just zoomed over the fence so fast to grab the football, and I got a little cut on my hand. It's healed now, but I got a little cut on my hand, and then I got the ball and I jumped back over the fence, and I was so quick. It was like no one even saw me. Like I was allowed to do it. Like it was like next to a shopping center, but bloody crazy, man. Like, I literally went so fast over the fence. I grabbed the ball, threw it back over to my mate, and then we left like nothing happened. Yeah, I think I played for them as well. No. I talked to you about that Austrian, but I did play for. I think it was that soccer team, but not that year. Obviously, a different year. Yeah. I mean, I participated sometimes in soccer, but most of it would be talking to mates, just because so to me soccer's just different. They don't really care. Like some teams they care, some teams they don't give a crap, man. They just you play it, you participate in it, go to the canteen, get some snacks, some lollies, some ice blocks, ice cream, whatever you like as a kid, and there you go. You're part of soccer. Whether you're a part of soccer for 1 year, 4 years, I don't even bloody know. But yeah, so I was very athletic. Uh, I always used to participate in a lot of sports. Hang on a second. So I always used to participate in a lot of sports, and it developed me my social skills because I'd always be seeing people and I'd always be talking to them, and I'd always be getting helpful advice from them, support, and then I'd be supporting them and helping them in situations and helping them out to get better at the game. Helping them get better at the game because that's the type of person I was, and I always looked to do it. Like I never did OzTag. I knew one of my mates introduced me to OzTag, but I just never did it because at the time I didn't have time, and it was a time thing. Like I can't always be doing these sports. Like, I have other things I got to do that are more important. But at the same time, like OzTag, touch OzTag to me was fun, and always at school in PDHBE doing those excelled me and excelled everyone because they thought it was so fun, so enjoyable. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Days like the Touch Gala days, like they went off. Everyone enjoyed them. Like the Touch Gala days was like that sport specific to that sport, and nearly everyone participated, and it was enjoyable day nonetheless because not only did we not have school, but we knew the sport, and more people got involved. I wouldn't have never thought that any of those people would have got involved, or at least most of them, and most of them did get involved. Because I was thinking of not going to those touch gala days at that school that you mentioned, and then I was like, no. And then I didn't regret it. I didn't regret it at all going to those days because it was the most fun I've had ever. And not only did I know the sport, but when people were playing on those touch gala days, they weren't rough, they were soft. And they knew that it was a contact sport and they didn't want to hurt anyone. And at the end of the day, they didn't want to get as many injuries as one of them. Okay, so no, I don't think I did Canterbury Knockout, but I do know what you're talking about with the Canterbury Knockout. Canterbury Knockout was football, rugby league, I'm pretty sure, where they travelled around to different places. That was fun, but count me out because I had braces back then and I didn't want to participate with them on just for safety reasons. Yeah, rugby league. Yeah, I didn't participate. I think my brothers did, but I didn't participate. Just because I had braces on my teeth and stuff. And also with the Canterbury Knockout, I didn't know about it till late. Like I wasn't ever informed of it Like, I knew Touch Gala days were on and all this stuff. But as for Canterbury Knockout, I didn't know anything until late. Like, when it was too late. And when I knew, I was like, oh, I just missed this opportunity to go for a few days or whatever it was, play touch football in this, play rugby league in this team, and then I didn't get to do it. I missed the boat. What about soccer galaxies? Yeah, those two. Just as fun as the other touch holidays. Because you knew what to expect and you knew what was going on. And I think that many more people got involved in that when they knew the right amount of information about it, they knew to join. Like me. Like, I joined because I knew enough information about it. I knew that I was gonna have fun and I was gonna get away from school. Yeah, the boys were in the touch team. Like, if you mean my brothers. Yeah, they were in Canterbury Knockout and Touch Gala days. They've been in all that. All the ones I played handball with. No. So they did their sports, like most of them, that went to my primary school. They did sports back then. And while at Dealer, they did sports, like for representative teams, for different sports, like rugby league, soccer, basketball, all different stuff, all different people that I knew in that group at that place, like in my year. But I never did that. I just did random sports. Yeah, that was what it was called. CBSA. I never did that. Like, I never did any, like, representing the school sort of sports. I could have. My parents always told me to, but I never listened to them because I couldn't give a shit, really. I'd rather just sit on the computer, go bowling. That's why I love bowling. I'd go bowling. And I do that, buddy, 50 times. I do tennis 50 times. I do ice skating 50 times, rock climbing 50 times. All these sports, like, that the school had on, I do 50 times over the years. Over the do them, and yeah. Are you on TikTok? Good question, man. I actually am. I don't post on it, but I'll see if I can find the TikTok for you, and I'll send it across to you on Instagram. I have to download the app. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I have to download the app, the TikTok app, onto my phone. I remember Isaac account. Is that Isaac Giddo? Because I did watch him on TikTok. No, I'm not sure where it was, but I did watch him on something. No, don't get me on it. Oh no, I'm not trying to get you on it. I didn't know what you meant by Isaac's account. Like, I know that's the only Isaac I know or can remember off the top of my head. Alright, man. Stick bait. I'm gonna head off just because I don't want to use all my data. Um, so thanks for coming out, and to everyone else, oh, who's this? I didn't know about that. Going to ask it. Yeah, I have to check this out. What channel is this, man? This is new to me. I didn't know about this. Isaac who? I need more information. what's Isaac's account? And because I want to check this out, man. Like I want to see what this is. Also, ice skating is so fun, man. Like skating on ice, you can't go wrong. Nothing beats it. The one I said, yeah, okay, so I'll have a look at that. But yeah, that's funny. He's put me in ice skating videos actually, because it would be from back when I was in high school and stuff. Maybe. Actually, I remember doing. I back in high school on sports days on the bus and stuff, and that sport I do Musically. I don't know if you remember that that app Musically, and you can create your own. Yeah. When I was on the bus from sport and stuff, I do Musically, and it was like you create videos of yourself doing different music dances to different songs and clips, and me and my mates and people I knew would just jump on it and just yeah with Sun New. Um yeah, we just do it all the time, man. It was just funny, good memories, good old times with the boys. And like back then it was popular, but I don't know about nowadays. Nowadays it might be still popular. But yeah. Something I might have to get back into. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. See you in the next live stream. Bye bye. Bye, Stickbait. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, wait. What do you mean, wait? No, I gotta end it here, man. I'm on data. I'm not, my internet's playing up. I'll talk to you on Instagram. I'll see you on Instagram, right? See you guys.